Not really. It probably what we do for next week as well. It's another 6 day next week, so just preparing a squad for the next couple of weeks is what we've been getting a head around. But no, it doesn't affect our preparation.
Do you use anything like a sub just to keep guys fresh that you want to keep in the main team?
No. Our guys pulled up pretty well from the weekend, so we don't think we lost anyone through injury. So we're in pretty good health.
Jack Darling, will he play a full game, or are you kind of going to ease him in a little bit?
We'll see how we go. I think we wouldn't have selected him if he couldn't play a full game, we'll put it that way. So he's naturally pretty fit, and he pulled up really well from the East Perth game, and he's available for a full game.
How long has Jack been able to be part of the training as far as your forward structure and all that is concerned? How long has he been part of that for?
It's a good question. We were really patient with his rebuild. Pretty much did a pre-season about 8 weeks ago. He sort of started. So we've left it an extra couple of weeks in terms of training with our group and getting confidence in his body. So it may seem a bit rushed playing one game, but that was after 2 or 3 weeks extra than what we needed to give him. So we're really comfortable that he's right to go.
And he'd be champion too, and Xavier as well.
Well, Xavier's gone through exactly the same sort of program, really. He's played 3 games now at East Perth in terms of his numbers. Been up a little bit more, but he's had to build himself up while the season's going.
Do you feel a bit for Fraser McGuinness, because you've been fairly happy with him, haven't you?
Really pleased for Fraser and what he's done. He's debuted this year and played 7 games in a row. He goes out of the side not because of form, and it's a good learning experience for him, and he'll play again. Oh, I think so. Yeah, I probably just gave him and Jackson Nelson confidence that they can perform at the top level, and what he did for our structure and how we want to play was really beneficial. So that's a challenge for Jack to comply to the things that Fraser did.
It's a good sign though, the health of your squad, isn't it? Blokes have to play in.
Yeah, probably for the first time this year we've had to manage the side through some selection difficulties through availability. So that's a good sign, but things change really quick, so I'm not banking on that every week.
You're coming up against a side that has pretty good motivation again to play well, like North did last week. Will there be a message to the players about design, particularly late?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Second week in a row we've had a team with their backs against the wall, but we're pretty desperate ourselves at the moment. We were disappointed on the weekend that we didn't come away with the win. We got outplayed by North in particular in that last quarter. So I think I'll concentrate more on our work rate and pressure and things that we want to bring. We're desperate.
They look like they're going to fly across with Carlisle as, I guess, their main ruckman. Does that surprise you?
Yes and no. I think they played the second half with him last week, and they won the clearances by 20-odd in that game. So it's a system that's worked. So I'm not overly surprised. He's not a makeshift ruckman. I think he's got the capability of doing some real damage. He's over 200 centimetres, takes a really strong mark, and he's quite mobile. So whilst we've got regular senior ruckmen that have been around for a couple of years now, and we think we can work hard to get an advantage there, I don't think it's a walk-up advantage.
So it doesn't give Nick an armchair ride, per se, coming up against not a regular ruckman?
I don't think so. I think if Nick plays to his strengths and puts work into the opposition, that's when he's at his best. But it's not all about what he can do. He needs to study and analyse, and same with Cal Sinclair. And that's when we're at our best.
No cheeky apology texts from Luke Harvey during the week?
No, there wasn't. I did see him at the airport, and he was pretty happy about getting the sledging tweets from West Coast supporters, so keep sending them to him, I suppose.
Xavier Ellis spoke about sort of managed minutes coming back. Are you confident there were times that he had to be subbed out last year? Confident that the body can get through games?
We are. Yeah, once again, we wouldn't select him if he wasn't available for a full game. And he's had 3 games at East Perth, so he's available for a full game. He looked a bit scratchy a few weeks ago, I've got to be honest, but he looked to be a lot more freer in the body last week, and he played really well. So he's earned his spot. He wasn't just a walk-up.
And Matt Rosa, what's the plan for him this week?
Yeah, he'll play at East Perth, yeah, and get some minutes up. He's missed 6 weeks, so need to get some touch.
Resting okay though.
Yeah, he's available to play.